January 5th is when we did our demo, and pretty much that was just a test shoot for the makeup. I wanted to see what direction I wanted to go in. We had 2 makeup artists, and it was kind of like a job interview. Each makeup artist had 3 models, and they did their own version of what we had set as guidelines. And the only guidelines I gave them was they have to have blood coming out of their eyes and out of their nose because it is an infection. So we wanted to kind of have that be a playing theme. Pam was great. I loved working with Pam. It was really fun. But Julie was the direction that I wanted to go in. And we got to see at this shoot too how long it was going to take to make up one person, because that's something that we can use as a gauge going forward. How long do we need to, have actors show up before our shoot to get ready? Seeing how much supplies was going to cost, that was another thing, especially if we're going to fit into our budget, especially if we're going to have like 100 zombies one day. We need to make sure that we have enough supplies and have the money to get those supplies. The demo we shot in 6-degree weather. It was really, really cold, so just know kudos to them. They were troopers in 6-degree weather wearing dresses. I don't know why, but they totally rocked it. And I'm glad they did, because it just makes it that much more interesting. Albert had actually come up to me and he goes, Jill, I'm really open to having you shave part of my head. And so Julie actually shaved a part of Albert's hair off, so he had like this patch of no hair, and she put on the brain and the latex, and it came out really well. His head actually looked kind of caved in on one part. Julie just went above and beyond and made this knife sticking out of Julia's chest. And she just looked really grotesque. She actually there was a part where they put blood, the blood all over her mouth and down her neck, and there was like this little driblet that came down from her chin that was hanging, and it like kind of like congealed in place. It just made it that much more gross, but it was perfect. I loved it. And then Julie did Maureen, and had bite marks on her shoulders. It was very simple, but very, very effective. So that demo was really just to show what the makeup looks like in live action, because you can make anything look good in a photo, but I really wanted to go that extra step. You get to really see, how they look like when they move, what's it look like from a different angle, and the colors and everything like that. So we really wanted to play around with that and just have a little fun with it. If you can't have fun on your shoot, then it's, why do it at all?
She doesn't look too well. Is she all right? I don't know if the actress is feeling that good.
Do you feel okay?
Do you want some water?
No,
Are you,
I'm fine, I'm fine.
are you sure?
Yeah. She doesn't.
I have some Tylenol on my purse if you need some.
No, I'm okay. Just must be, cancer.
I might all. I was trying to think of the diarrhea part. Like, what is the diarrhea one? That's what I was gonna say. I have some Tylenol. I have some
We got some crab.
Everyone can appreciate it when they watch the promo and they can be like,
On March 23rd, we did another shoot, a model that Julie had worked with from Brazilian Fashion Week. Sarah was awesome. We told her it was going to be very messy, and wear clothes that you don't mind if it gets ruined. So she came and she did the zombie feeding part, and we put that into the demo just as a little something extra. We also had an actress from the Boston area, Diana, who did a little bit of a story background, and pretty much what I did was a mock commercial outlining how our zombies become zombies. So she plays somebody who had cancer, and then she took this medicine, and now she's all better. And then through the process of it, she starts getting sicker and sicker until she becomes our subject 0, which is the very first zombie. So that teaser really gives you a background into the story development. I've done music videos, I've done promotional clips, I've done live events, but the feature film has just not happened yet. I wanted to do something that I had never done before. So I'd never worked with a makeup artist before, I'd never worked with a special effects artist before, so that was something I really wanted to do with this project and really just go full tilt with this. And I really like zombie movies, so I thought, oh well, zombies are still a hot topic, so why don't we just run with that and see where we can go. Zombies are the perfect genre to have a makeup artist work on a project, because they can just be as creative as they want to, be as gross as they want to, and you're always going to get an awesome product at the end. And I love working with people that are passionate about what they do, because this is what I'm really passionate about. I love this stuff. I love editing. I love using creativity and imagination. That's something that no other job can give me, and that's why I love, you know, this stuff so much. This industry is just so much fun to me, because I get to do stuff that I can never do anywhere else. You know, I get to completely think outside the box and create something completely off the wall, and somehow it always works. Well, not always works, but it mostly works. Maine is just a really nice backdrop to have. Just a lot of wooded areas. Some places are just really, really secluded, and for a zombie movie, that's just perfect. So the outline of this movie is that there's the cure for cancer causes the zombie outbreak. I really like having a backstory of why the zombie apocalypse happens, because there's a lot of movies out there and shows that the zombie apocalypse just happens. There's no really a reason for it, it just happens. So I really wanted to have something that had a backstory to it to make it a little bit more interesting. The story goes with a high school that's being used as a shelter, and the shelter gets overrun by all these zombies, and we have a small group of survivors that break away. And then those survivors realize that in their haste and chaos of leaving the zombie-infested school, that they forgot the medical supplies. So then the group of survivors send back 2 firefighters and a state trooper to go back into the school to get the medicine that they forgot, so that they can better survive the zombie apocalypse. And that's pretty much the rough outline. So thanks for watching this video on this inside look into our project, Infectious. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask us. If you want to see any of the stuff that we've done so far that's not on this page, then you can go to our website at 19image.com, and you can see all the hard work that we've done. We've worked really, really hard on this project, and we hope that you guys will help us make it a reality.